What up everyone, CharisMaggie here and welcome back to my channel where I encourage you to submerge yourself in culture and live meaningful lives. So today, this is not a rant video or anything like that. Overall, this video is going to be for providing information because that's all my channel has ever been about and that's what it will continue to be. Now, Haiti has been through a lot this year. First, we had what happened to our president. Now we had the earthquake that happened just the other day, and followed by the earthquake, there was a tropical storm. In the midst of all of this, when the people, what they really need right now is support, positivity, all these things, what we have is idiots still on the internet saying dumb stuff like they're cursed. It's because they practice this and that, and that's why this is happening to them. We are in the year 2020, and we still have people on the internet choosing to be ignorant and saying ignorant things. I'm not going to get upset. I'm good. I'm cool. We cool. A lot of times, many of you just need to keep your mouth shut. On the internet especially. Anything you want to think, I'm not going to sit here and act I'm like this perfect person that I haven't had thoughts about groups of people or a country and this and that. But the difference between a lot of us is that I keep it to myself and I figure out why is it that I think that thing about that country or that person or those people. I don't come and say every and everything on the internet like what some of you do. I'm going to play this clip in particular because I think it sums up the question, because I know it's a question that's been on everyone's mind. Why is it that Haiti and the Dominican Republic are on the same island, but things seem to always be happening to Haiti and not the Dominican Republic? So instead of me summarizing it, here is the video clip. You can take a look.
So I've seen this same comment being made over and over, and you know what? Let's talk about it. Yes, Haiti and the Dominican Republic are on the same island, but that does not mean that they share the same environmental consequences. The whole island itself has different terrains, different geographic structures that make each side very specific. And this is nothing new. This didn't just happen when France and Spain decided to separate the island. This was something from the beginning of time. All right, so let's take a quick look at this map together. Of all of the fault lines that pass through the island, you can see the Enriquillo Plantain Garden Fault right there. It mainly goes through the southern part of Haiti. This is the fault line with the most activity, but there's several reasons why. But if you look around Haiti towards the left, you can see several other islands. So a lot of land masses around Haiti. This is creating way more pressure than on the other side of the island. If you take a look on the side where the Dominican Republic is, there's not that many large archipelagos or islands around it. So all of these land masses are actually creating more pressure on the seafloor. So when these tectonic plates are hitting off each other, all this extra weight and mass is creating way more calamity. And then you have Haiti right there, who the southern part is literally right on that fault line. Come on, guys. So yes, they're on the same island, but different factors. I find it very interesting that nobody uses the same logic for the United States of America. For the most part, the continental US is one body. But the West Coast faces a whole lot of environmental factors that the East Coast does not. The West Coast experiences way more earthquakes, wildfires, even droughts. The East Coast, every now and then we're hit with some tropical storm. But no one's equating this to some mystical thing that's going on. Once again, we love to demonize black people. The truth is, the Dominican Republic does experience seismic activity. It's just never at the grand scale that it's happening on the other side of the island. But furthermore, all of the Caribbean islands suffer from some kind of environmental factor. When hurricane season come around, the Caribbean gets slammed. Major floods, we're talking about mudslides, and many, many casualties. But for some reason, Haiti's the only one responsible for their own environmental factors. Listen, the island was one whole island under Spain at a time. When the Europeans first settled, they settled on the Haitian side. They later on moved to the other side because the Tainos were not having it. They were destroying everything left and right. But what people don't discuss is that there was also environmental factors that made them move to the other side. So when French pirates later came and saw that the left side of the island was a pretty much abandoned place, they were like, all right, we're jumping on this. This is exactly the beginning of why the island is split up in the first place. Spain made the smartest move during the Treaty of Rajoac in 1697. They conceded the furthest western part of the island to the French, and this gave birth to Saint-Domingue and Santo Domingo. So if this never happened, this would not be a Haitian versus a Dominican issue. It would be an Hispaniola issue.
It is truly in times like this where I feel like now more than ever the content that I do is very important, and even when I feel discouraged, I'm going to still continue it because the whole reason for me doing the content I do is to help with eradicating ignorance or stupidity and any kind of negative stereotypes that are on a set of people that continuously keeps them from getting opportunities or continuously allows people to think that they should treat them a certain kind of way or think things about them and all this and that. There is a reason for why I do my content, and more now than ever I can see why I should continue. I've never come on this platform to make it seem like I know everything. I've never come on this platform to seem like I am trying to say that all the information that is on the channel is always facts, but the intention is always the same. Respect for everybody. No matter what your cultural background, no matter what country you're from, respecting each other's culture, becoming more culturally aware, submerging yourself in culture so you can live meaningful lives. When you're living meaningful lives, you don't have time to come on the internet and say dumb stuff. You just don't. Because you're on a higher level. You're busy doing other things. Your energy level is different. So I'm going to wrap up this video and I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can help Haiti right now. 3 easy ways. Anybody can do that. It doesn't matter your income bracket. It doesn't matter where you're located. Here are 3 ways you can help Haiti right now. Number 1, refrain from saying dumb stuff. Okay? That's number 1. In addition to that, let us try not to circulate the disturbing images, pictures, videos, whatever forms they're in of what they are going through. I don't think we need those for us to know and bring awareness to what is happening in the country. Y'all know what happens when an earthquake comes about. You know what happens when a tropical storm comes about and flooding and all of that happens. We don't need visual, imagery in our heads to know what that is. Okay? We need to stop this notion of, like circulating black trauma. This is black trauma that we're showing. Anyways, that's number 1. Number 2, positive vibes prayer. Checking in if you have any friends who are from Haiti. For those of you who have checked up on me, I appreciate you. I thank you. I thank you for the love and support that I have gotten, because I do have family who's still in Haiti, and thankfully they are okay. Not because they're okay though means that everything is fine. I can imagine mentally they are, or emotionally, things are tougher right now. So I am doing what I can to support my family and all my other fellow Haitians who are outside of Haiti. I know this is the same sentiment for you as well. So here's another way you can support the people who are from Haiti or who have family in Haiti. Reach out to them, give a word of encouragement. It goes a long way. And last but not least, I'm going to put in the description box of this video resources for organizations or groups that are on the ground, that are doing work that you can help, whether it's through giving monetary donation or actually buying the item online. I know a lot of organizations that are doing groundwork. They are not really accepting money. What they want is the actual item. So they have set up like Amazon registries and things like that, where you can buy, even though you're not physical there to help, you can still support to help people get sheltered at this time, especially because many homes were, destroyed. And with the tropical storm, the lack of shelter is definitely a big problem right now. That is all I will really say on this. As I said, I'm not going to call anyone out personally. There are enough videos out there with people being called out for being dumb, saying dumb stuff. And I will just leave with you this. I don't think I'm going to even be saying it properly, pronouncing it properly, but Supa gen ken bagay bon pou di, feme bouchou. If I chop that up, all my Haitian folks, my Zoes, I apologize. I've seen your notes that I need to work on my Haitian Creole. I know this. I will be doing that. Your girl is taking notes, don't worry. But other than that, I hope that y'all are doing well, that your family is safe, and let's just really be there for our fellow brothers and sisters right now. There's a lot going on in the world. I am well aware of this. But for those of us who are able to do something to help Haiti right now, here are some ways that you can, and it is free. Some of it is free. Free 99. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to do road and do things, and until next time, Maggie is out.